Hell You Call a Dream.
It used to be Belly of the Beast.
Oh my god.
Oh!
In the belly of the beast.
Not Belly of the
Well.
Beast. That's true. That's true.
Okay.
So glad we changed it.
So
anyway.
Hell You Call a Dream. It was the last song we wrote in our LA writing trip.
Woo.
Which by the end of that writing trip, we were
fried.
exhausted.
We had no more ideas. We were
My
just-
dad would tell us, like, you have no idea how much it hurts me to pick you up after every day and seeing, like, the life drained out of you. Like, you look so tired. And we were. And we wrote it with Dan Lancaster and Curtis Peoples. Okay, so we met Dan when we were touring with Muse.
Mm-hmm.
Dan plays keyboards for Muse right now on tour.
Yeah.
And he was like, we should ride together. And we were like, people say that just to, like, strike up conversation.
Yeah.
But he was
like,
actually,
no.
like,
He was
booking
like-
it with
yeah,
us.
he was
And we were
serious.
like,
We were like, oh.
okay. So
For sure.
we went with him to the studio and we wrote that song. And we were talking about that push and pull of, like, how grateful and thankful we were for everything that we were doing, all the opportunities that we were getting, how much we were growing, and how much work that, like, we had. That's
great.
It was such an amazing thing. But also how incredibly exhausting it was and how tired we were and the lack of space that we had within our jobs to speak about it, to, like, actually process that tiredness. Because touring is amazing. That time you're on stage, connecting with people and sharing your music,
Ugh.
amazing.
Yes.
I live for it. It's fantastic.
Undescribable.
But when you're off of that stage and you're sharing a bus with 15 people,
There's no
sharing
shower.
showers with 15
And no-
people, you only eat sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 months. You're tired. It's
Yeah. You
not
don't sleep
glamorous.
well. Your body's telling you, like, please stop.
And you're so exhausted, like, your body does not work, you're not sleeping well, you're not eating well. And when you talk about it, people are like, you're so ungrateful, I would die for that. And it's like, we're dying for it.
Yes.
Like,
we
we're putting
love
in
it.
that work.
We love it.
But it just opened up the space for us to, like, talk about, like, sometimes the things that you love and you work so hard for can also, like,
affect you
you emotionally and, like, could, like, make you
Which
tired.
is part of life. I feel like
Yeah.
you can find that pocket, like,
within
and
a lot
within
of, like,
a lot
different
of things.
areas.
So we
it's
wanted to
just
write about that.
venting about that, and it's a very, like, epic song.
It's a very
Dan, I
dramatic
don't know
song.
how he does it. He's so meticulous with his writing, but he was like, I want to make something that, like, you can sing in a stadium, like, you can chant. And now when we play it live, that is the song, like, I can see people crying too.
Yes.
Like, that is the,
It's
like,
a very dramatic
emotional
song.
culmination of the
Yeah,
whole
'cause-
show.
And we love it because especially when you feel like that, you know,
And
you
having
can
that space to, like, just
just like listen to the song and feel it out, you know?
Yeah.
I love that.